once again, I'd like to welcome you all back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. And I'm your host, John Shaft. In this next video, we're going to be joining Sarasota, Florida PD officers as they were dispatched to a Wawa gas station. She has service station, or whatever you call these particular businesses. And they was informed that there was a young lady, white female, that was loitering and that they wanted to get rid of this individual, either escorted off of the lot. So in times they wanted her to be trespassed. And usually when a business wants you to be trespassed, they no longer want you on their premises. And so the officers arrived and started to question the female. And at this point, let's go ahead and get into the video. And afterwards, I will come back and give you my commentary.
Did you want to trespass? Ma'am? Hi. Sorry, I didn't get your information.
Do you have a name?
Officer Silva from Sarasota Police Department.
Can I see your birth certificate and your social security number?
No.
Are you going to ask me for mine?
Ma'am, you're being currently at this time trespassed. You understand that, right? What's your name? Can we talk about this? Do you want to have a conversation with me?
Don't put your hands on me. We have no reason to. What if I was a mute? What if I was deaf? Why are you taking your gloves out? You see how I have to disarm this man right now?
I'm just trying to have a conversation.
And we're going to be joining Sarasota PD officer, Sarasota, Florida, dispatched to a 911 call of a female hanging out and no longer roaming on the premises. Sarasota officers are here to trespass this suspect, and hopefully they can get her some. Hopefully they can get her the help that she needs.
I could drain all of you right now when you have weapons on you. And my son could still come in here and ravage their f***ing whores. What is wrong with you? Are you okay? Do you want to f***ing die right now? Would you want to f***ing die right now? Would you want to stick a gun so deep in my mother-f***ing mouth with my hands locked out on this ground? Are you f***ing built like that? You're abusing the f*** out of me. And I'm not out of control. And I wouldn't need a f***ing hospital. And I can rearrange your f***ing homes. You can't even have them anymore. I told you they're going to give them back. I own them all.
You can either go to the hospital, your choice.
I don't need to go to the hospital.
No.
I need to f***ing get real f***ing human rest. And if somebody doesn't understand what the f*** is going on right now, how many more times can I do this lens right in front of your f***ing face? You're exterminating my family.
Who are you talking to?
I'm going to talk to you. You want me to stop talking? Do you want me to stop talking?
No,
because everybody who f***ing knows me from the fabric of existence knows if I stop talking, somebody's going to get f***ing hurt. If you put your hands on me, I'm going to break your f***ing jaw. Are you prepared to shoot me in my...
You know her name?
I don't know her name. I buy them coffee every morning. She has psychological problems, obviously serious. She doesn't talk. She never speaks, but she's totally harmless.
You don't know her name, first name?
No, I don't. She never speaks. She never says a word. I've never spoken to her. I come here every morning. I buy them coffee, all the homeless here. But she's always been a mute. She doesn't speak. She doesn't say anything.
So she's letting it all out today?
I guess she's non-threatening. Totally non-threatening.
Do you want to f***ing die right now?
I've never seen her like this. She usually just sits there and mumbles to herself.
She gone
This is
anywhere?
very odd. I'm sure she is.
I'm gonna take all this with us.
Everything's okay. Here, come on. It's okay.
You're bad for your f***ing court.
I think this is gonna have to be a big wreck.
My bad before I break your face.
You can have a conversation with her. At least have them try to calm her down. But how is this close to tasing her?
That's the most I've ever said to her since I've been here helping her. So it's out of my hands. I don't know.
Any idea?
No. I thought you would have calmed down, talking maybe to a female.
Nope, I don't think that was going to be the solution. I couldn't even get a word in, and I'm not going to scream to communicate. So I can't tell you what to do, but I highly don't think it's a good idea. Just going to feed the problem.
I think by doing that, you're rewarding her for her attitude. You know what I mean?
Or she's going to go buy alcohol.
She doesn't.
Right.
Thank you.
She's not responded to me not one time.
I appreciate it, though.
I think she's just a little crazy. But she's here every single day, every morning. That's why I'm here. Because I come here every morning, and I see them all here. So I buy them coffee, so they always ask. Not her, but the guys. But she's never asked for anything. And I think she's pretty harmless. But she's crazy stuff.
Appreciate you trying. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
The suspect now sits on a curb of the next door property. Officers decide to speak with her further to attempt to give her bag back and give her help if she accepts it.
Have you calmed down now? You just can't come back on this property. You want your bag back? I'm a little worried about you. I've never seen you before. I don't know you, so I'm a little concerned. Are you okay? Well, we can't help you if you don't tell us what's going on. But I do like this version of you better. Nothing? A smile is good. Can we help you with anything? Do you understand you can't go back on this property? You do? Or you don't? I'm pretty sure if you stay here, they're going to call next. So what are we going to do? Negotiator?
I can tell you're upset and frustrated. Do you think we can help you out? Maybe take you to the hospital, get you some food there?
Do you want me to take you to the hospital? You would never make it to a hospital. You want me to send you to your mother's doorstep in a box, stupid?
I'm just trying to help you.
Corner to send you to your mother's house in a box. So I can open this up now and show you how to use that gun, stupid.
Well, we didn't get far, did we?
There's no guns in there. Dead bodies in there.
I knew that smile wasn't genuine. It wasn't anything other
It
than...
was evil.
It was an evil smile.
I don't think she likes me.
She doesn't like you. Every time you speak, she gets violent.
She hates you and then she directs it towards me, and I'm like,
Looks like a clear case of bipolar.
The right things, but
She's gonna force our hand.
yep.
And it's probably brought on from the drugs that she used.
You want your stuff?
So they don't do something about the situation. They're going to be called back and forth
You're
to this location all day
I've been
long
trying to have a conversation with you.
if they don't deal with it right now.
my suggestion was do not force it into where you get into the street. At that point, it's not worth it. Do not. If you're getting close to the street, don't even bother. I don't care about her attitude and how she is, but I care about us.
What do you think, mace or taser? You guys are big on mace stuff.
I think once we get our hands on her, she's not gonna be too bad to handle.
No.
One of us is gonna have to get her from behind. Distraction. We have to medicate her.
I'll break his f***ing jaw. If I ever call my son talking about food and water,
She's like whirly. You can't keep her.
I know, usually people are much more stationary.
I'm gonna try and flank her.
And again, you are viewing another episode of Patrol and Performance.
A kick! Stop kicking! Get down to the ground! Stick from your back!
Stop.
Put hands behind your back! Stop kicking! Stop resisting! Put your hands behind your back!
Stop. Kick me in the face. Enough.
they're still abusing and hurting me. Do you see this? They're still hurting me. And I'm not resisting arrest.
Stop resisting!
They're punching.
Stop
They're kicking me,
resisting.
trying to break my bones.
Put your hands behind your back! Right now!
See, they're killing him right now. I'm telling you. They're killing your son.
You got this one?
They're gonna break my arm.
Stop resisting!
You're gonna make me George Floyd. I can't breathe. I have bone cancer. I'm probably having it in my lungs. Stop. And I'm dehydrated. And my bones are breaking. And I have bone cancer.
Sit up.
And my family has been abused to court and they're all killed. Do this to me already.
Stop resisting.
You're gonna kill me, so we're gonna die together. You're breaking my bones. You're hurting my vessels, of course. And I'm already dying.
Keep it up.
You're ripping my fucking tendons.
Alright, are you gonna stop resisting?
You're breaking my tendons in my shoulder.
Are you gonna stop resisting?
They're already broken. You already broke them. Who's carrying?
All right.
Told you that.
Stop resisting then.
We get her in. I'll pull her through and hold her legs.
Shot me in the face, I'm pretty sure.
Any spray, any taser, she have any injuries?
No, but she kicked Laura in the face.
You okay?
Thought I did.
You're kind of like,
That's where she got. I felt it like here.
hi. Are you okay? I have to ask, I'm the sergeant on duty. Are you okay?
If I don't get my f***ing back and you don't get these f***ing cuffs off of me, your family's gonna rearrange your family. Get these f***ing cuffs off of me and get my f***ing property right now.
First of all, you're not going to threaten me?
I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you, this isn't a threat. I've been abused to my core by your fake departments right now.
You're going to be
Are you
charged
cops?
with...
Well, because my whole family is the real government, so I'm confused on what the f*** you're doing.
You have a great day.
We're kind of Baker actor, but
No, it's battery on Aaliyah. They can work that out. No, she just threatened me. She just said, you better get these cuffs off me or your family's going to be gone. So,
Should have just multiple times too.
are you okay?
I can feel it lumps on the inside.
So I would probably go to the clinic, and I'm just saying that because you're swelling.
Yeah.
You look like it's like you have a big chew in your mouth.
And I do not chew.
I know.
I
So
just spit and I didn't see any blood. Well, why don't I help transport? Once she's in and confined, then I go to clinic.
Hi, ma'am. Can I just get your information? Thank you.
As long as you don't give it to her, because she seemed a little crazy. She crazy?
No, it's not gonna. You didn't see the little
I did.
wrestling match back there? You have lots to say to me, so.
No, I heard her. I was like, dang.
But Melanie, thank you so much. Sorry, could I bother you for a cup of water? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can just help yourself.
Just grab anything. All right, thank you.
And so once again, I'd like to welcome you all back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. And I'm your host, John Shaft, and we're going to be joining several closer officers as they arrive to the local Wawa station, and this particular female and suspect seem to be displaying a strange sort of behavior. And usually when you see people, when you come in contact with people like this, and they have such a behavior as this young lady displayed in this video, it's good to use a good diagnosis of being bipolar. And this condition could be brought upon, depends on your lifestyle, or because it's a mental condition. And so in this case, with this particular young lady, it was probably brought on by her lifestyle. And what I mean by that is she probably been dealing with drugs, is what probably got to her in this kind of condition. And so as the officer arrived and started to question the suspect, she displays the very strange behavior. And right away, it told me that they was dealing with a individual that had mental problems. And when, as an officer, come in contact with individuals like this, you have to be extremely careful, simply because they have more a split personality. One minute they can be one way, and the next minute they can be totally different. And if you turn your back on a person or a individual like this, they can either hurt you or either hurt themselves. So you have to be very careful with individuals that is bipolar. And this young lady in this video, she definitely fits that description of someone being bipolar. There's no more of a worse combination than to be bipolar and also on drugs as well. And it's a clear signal that she probably was on drugs as well. And the drugs probably enhance her condition. And so usually when officers arrive on the scene and they have to deal with an individual like this, if they can't get the individual to leave, then it's a safe conclusion to believe that they're going to be back. That they're going to get a second, third, and fourth phone call into dispatch about this individual. And so that's why you're seeing these officers in this video take on the actions that they took on by taking this individual into custody. And apparently they knew what they was dealing with. They was trying to take the least aggressive options, in which they just snuck up on them and took her into custody. But not without a small battle, hesitation on her part. She's going to be combative no matter what you do. So they did not want to tase her or mace her. Like I said, when you're dealing with individuals like this, you can just about guarantee you're going to have to fight. And so what options these officers use is clearly up to their discretionary. And so they was able to get this young lady under custody, and they probably transported her to the hospital where she can get the help that she needs. A lot of time individuals like this they can be suicidal. And so you have to, really be careful when dealing with individuals like this. Because with them being suicidal, they can abruptly commit an act of violence against themselves. And if you're trying to stop them, they can actually take you along with them. I have known one female myself that was bipolar. And a young lady I tried to help. I tell you, I would be remiss if I say I wasn't afraid to deal with this individual at night. And what I mean by that is when I go to sleep at night, I would be afraid to actually go to sleep and have this individual in my house. Simply because of I would wake up and the house would be smoky from she cooking at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. She all of a sudden gets hungry and goes to cooking herself a meal. And she goes from doing one thing to another and forgets she has a pot on the stove and the pot burn, and all of a sudden the fire alarm's going off. I jump up out of the bed and there's a small fire in the kitchen. And she's on the front porch watching television, totally oblivious to what's going on. And she had forgotten that she had put this pot on the stove. And so that's what I mean about having to deal with these types of individuals. And at the drop of a dime, the drop of a hat, they can become suicidal. And you really not even knowing that they're suicidal. There are medication for this condition. And my particular friend, she did okay when she was on her medication. But once she got herself medication, boy, she was a totally different person. And so I remember being on the front porch watching television one night about 10, 11 o'clock. And all of a sudden I see 2, 3 police cars pulled up. And it's pitch dark outside. So I get up and look, what's going on? Who house they going to? Hell, they was coming to my house. And I didn't even know that this individual that I was trying to help was suicidal. Well, it's a good thing that she knew the sign of it, so she dialed 911 without informing me and told them that she was suicidal. So when the officers rang the doorbell, I come to the door, I tell you what's going on. He said somebody dialed 911, said that they were suicidal. He said, you know anything about that? Not that I know of. And so I said, hold on a minute, come in, I got a guest in here. Let me go and talk to her. So I invited all 3 of them to come inside. And I went back there and asked her, hey, did you call 911 about being suicidal? She said, yeah, I did. I said, well, I wish you had told me. Well, come on out here and talk to him. And so she ended up leaving and going with these officers after the medics got there. They took her to the hospital, and I think she stayed in the hospital maybe 24 hours or something like that. For me, it wasn't long enough. And so that's what these officers was trying to do in this video. I was trying to get this individual under control so they can take her to the hospital. And it's usually a psych ward, and they usually give them some medication and watch them for a while, and then after they calm down, they are released. But like I said, a lot of the times the individual could be diagnosed with being bipolar, simply from the lifestyle that they had led, to where drugs have been involved. And so clearly in this video, you could tell that this young lady fits that description. So shout out to Sarasota PD officers, Sarasota, Florida, for a job well done. Even though one of them was slightly injured while trying to take this young lady into custody. And so that's going to bring her into this video once again. We thank you for watching and tuning in to each and every episode. We ask you that you would support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification button. That way when we are doing a upload and you do not miss out on some of this awesome content. I'm John Shaft of Patrol and Performance. And again, we thank you for watching.